There we go. Hey guys. Now to find out whether or not sound actually works. Oh, you know what? I think it's probably doing the same thing that it did before. Here, 1 second.
Also, V-Money's back. There she is.
Okay, I'll do this in a way that will probably not rip headphones users. There we go.
Pretty thing. Okay. Are we good?
I went to go get. I was like, all right, my coffee's set. I got things running. I gotta go pour the coffee, and she just comes in and plops right on my lap. Purr. Suddenly a lap cat. Oh yeah, right. That's actually the timer from when we were doing. I had to give up at the end of it, and then I forgot to turn off the timer. And.
There's a happy cat. Hello, happy cat.
But anyway, last we left off, every time that we went anywhere, I was convinced we were going to start fighting Ellie's dad or something. That is yet to happen. Actually, I kind of... The last... I'll probably... there was a lot of... Oh, we're going to be... like... starting and stopping of the levels of excitement. Also, it's slightly louder. There we go. Yeah, it sounds better. Right, and now we have Emeralda, which we haven't really gotten to use before, but she's adorable. So that's the thing. So I'm probably going to need a couple moments to remember what the hell I'm doing, where the hell I'm going. Oh, right, now I remember this. Oh, God. And the sound is wildly going back and forth between way too loud and not loud at all. Also, as I pointed out in Discord, is Discord. I don't have jury duty, don't worry. So that's why we're streaming tonight. The way it happens is... Actually, I got my so, here's my jury summons. And in it... I get my juror code that's got basically, so I'm this is another game. I was gonna say that's we definitely have not been going to gas giants nor moon.
But V-Money would like my attention.
So my juror number actually wound up being very easy to remember. As we realized later, so my juror number was 5133. 5 plus 1 is 6. 3 times 3 is 9. 69. But so what it is they need like 70 to 80 jurors on a given day, and so they kind of like, of the giant pool that they have, they pick a chunk, and these are the ones that have to go. And I was not amongst the chunk, so I was given the exempt status, which is exactly the same thing that happened last time. So I got lucky twice over. Right. And Koke and Yamike are probably higher level. Or, I mean, they're probably together. So, I mean, Yamike, I can't. But as soon as we hit whatever the level threshold is on Faye, we'll have that. Uh-huh. Oh, and I did look up, somebody did have information on the poem that appears on Satan's thing. It's like Wind Poem, Requiem for the Fallen Hero. Something to that effect. Oh, in my case, I mean, I have no problem showing up for jury duty. I mean, I think it's... I have no problem doing it. Thing is that they wanted me to be there at 7:30 in the morning. That's my bedtime. I finish work at 7 in the morning, and then I pretend like I'm gonna go to bed, and then I may or may not actually go to bed. Right. I mean, that being said, if I worked a day shift, then I'd be missing a day of work, and they don't really compensate you for it. Like, at least in this case, I could have, if I had to show up tomorrow, I could have easily just gone to bed, like, right around now. Lay in bed for like 5 hours, maybe get an hour or two of sleep, then go there, come home, take a nap, and then actually work that night. They do pay you, it's just not... It's... not... Yeah, it's not... Yeah. I don't... Yeah. It might cover gas. Might. Yeah, it's pay, but it's a why bother amount of pay. This is the last of the last. Don't leave guard down yet.
Yeah, I came all the way. Alright, almost there, Ember.
Phew, the sky is blue.
Mm-hmm.
Saying goodbye to Solaris is hard. This is my home no matter what.
I'm so glad everybody's safe and sound. What about my father?
It's definitely foreshadowing that we're going to be fighting our father.
Even if we make it back home, will Prim and her friends be safe? Yeah, I guess we're almost done here.
We're almost there. I think here in Colorado, I think it's $50 a day if you go over the initial time. They have it set up. Actually, I think it even says it on here. Yeah, it says, so juror payment. I know this is very exciting. Here, we'll... Story of my life in the stream. Okay.
Are you going to help me read it?
So yeah, jurors are paid under sections a lot of numbers through more numbers. Colorado revised statuses. Employed jurors are paid by employers for the first 3 days of juror service pursuant to statute. Unemployed jurors... Oh, as in jurors that have employed, are employed. Oh, I guess it would be dependent on my workplace. I did not realize that. Unemployed jurors may ask the court for reasonable expenses for the first 3 days of juror service. If required, receipts for expenses will be must be received by the jury commissioner no later than 3 days after reporting for juror service. The state pays trial or grand jurors $50 per day after the 3rd day of actual juror service. So it's actually after the 3rd day. And they do say in here that it's designed ideally that you only show up for like one. You just show up for the day and you don't need to come back. Yeah, like with not to talk about a lot about my work and how much I get paid. That's basically what I make in an hour. So paying me that for a whole day is no. I mean, my work might have compensated me for it, but I mean, then again, I work nights, so like I would just go to juror service, and then I'd probably just take a nap, possibly even during half of when I'm working, because other people were working, and then it'd be fine. And then it wouldn't really matter if they paid me, because it probably wouldn't be worth the postage that they're paying for it.
I think we're just going out here. Not like I'm going anywhere else. Oh, apparently.
Stop!
Peeking on the mic. What?
I'm asking Miss Ellen to return with me.
Hammer, no! Oh, what are you doing? Hammer!
Don't move, I'm serious.
Don't be silly. What happened? Hammer.
Well, I promised to a man named Cronin. I would change it if Miss Ellie's returned.
Hammer, damn you.
I really don't want to do this to Miss Ellie either. Really, I like her very much, but I have no other choice because I'm no good. I don't have the strength like Brawler or the smarts like the Doc. I know everyone thinks me so annoying handy that. It talks too much, I know that.
Hammer.
Well, I'm different from you all. I'm not special like you.
I mean, I've wanted you to join my party since, like, the beginning of the game, and you just didn't.
A normal guy like me has no choice to do this. Don't move! Stop!
I won't stop ever. My child is in danger. And I'm her mother.
Yeah?
I was born and raised in a normal family. I'm not a soldier like my husband and daughter. I never touched a gun before. Much less have one pointed at me. That's why I'm shaking. But I can't stop it. I'm a normal mother. So there are things I must protect. Ellie, slowly come here. Don't worry, I'll protect you no matter what.
Oh, she's dying, isn't she?
Mother! Ellie, come here, it's alright.
No, don't move! No!
It's alright, Ellie. Fear!
No! Don't go! No! Don't go!
Mother! He waited a good long time for that.
Yeah!
Mother!
Mother! Mother!
Mother! And we got blood all over the camera. Hi, you're here now. Oh, I know you.
Baby girl here!
Right? It's been a while since we've seen you. Yes. Okay. Graph! Damn, at a time like this? Yeah. If you die in a cutscene in a Squaresoft game, you're boned. Everybody, get ready! Oh. I mean, I think I unequipped all of the good stuff from Ellie and gave it to Emeralda. But I don't remember. So we're going to go with this. And if I get the option to go into menus again, then I'll probably change. But I doubt that. Nope. Yeah. Then again, this whole team has... Oh, I guess it's a bug in the coding that Satan has extremely high speed. I forget, have we fought Graf before? Alright, we're gonna see if any of your spells do a goddamn thing. Would it have been a good idea to bring Ellie? Not really. Actually, Ellie's strength, Ellie's magic power might have overtaken that. We probably should have brought Ellie. She might not have high armor. We'll be fine. Probably. I think this is the loud one. I forget which ones are what. Yep. Sorry. Sorry, I did it again. Executioner? Oh. I like how he summons a literal black hole and it just hits for a pittance, whereas the other guy kicked her and she fell down and died. You know. As one would expect. I mean, yeah, RPG stuff. Yeah, kind of similar to why Tifa can do a shit ton of damage to armed guards with literal rifles. Just punches them and they die, whereas they shoot her with several rounds and it's like 10 damage. So it's entirely possible that she's just straight up not equipped to not... I don't know what that if those are breasts, they're extremely floppy. And also violating physics. They're like that way. Whoops. Sure. Whoops. That still did a nice amount of damage. Alright, will this destroy Faye? No, okay, I think it's just Faye just straight up has more armor. I should have. I mean, I don't really want to use that. Yeah, I was gonna say, we had some 500s. Which is sadly more heal. Like, unfortunately, the only party heal we have is gonna come from Satan. Sadly, Emeralda is just, yeah. Not gonna be very helpful on here. I didn't even think she has any death blows. Actually, for a not very high level death blow, that hit really hard. Nice. Because if I remember correctly, her stats are rather high considering she's like 5 levels lower than everyone else. Ayy. Ah. Sure. I mean, honestly, from my experience, Graf was the only one that actually was a threat damage-wise. His Executioner just kind of did a crappy attack and then called it a day. Oh, that's not the button I want to press at all. Boo. Wow. Yeah, it's a shame. I should have had that reversed, because Satan was the one that did, like, all the damage. Because the Emerald better gain a level off of that. What the hell? Uh-huh. I was gonna say, they better not be dead permanently. You've gotten better! However... I mean, Satan has always had really high stats. I'll take care of this. Everyone, escape now. I thought you'd be like a goon or something. We'd have to fight you. Father! You can dote on your child. Oh, do we know you?
Yeah.
It does make him cooler. Ellie! Go now! Ellie, no matter what happens, believe in yourself and go on. We'll be happy to help any way we can. I don't know how he's staying very calm. That's the least I can do to make it up to you. I want to say we've seen this Executioner a long time ago and then never again. Hilly, you're Medena's daughter, my daughter, no matter what. So... this is not how I expected this to end. Father! Oh, have I overdone it? You had no time to say goodbye, but don't worry. I'll let you meet again on the other side. Father? Okay. How could you do that to my father? Oh, it's on like Donkey Kong. To have that much ether control in a non-awakened state. Impressive. However... oh. Get Ellie, everyone! Oh, yeah. Just keep sleeping. Wah! Wah ah 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 ah. Sure, the gear's moving by itself in the hangar. What? More details. Ooh, we got FMVs. I like how this looks so dated compared to the pixel graphics of the rest of the game. Still impressive. Don't get me wrong. Oh, well. There goes our airship. But that wasn't Wiltall. That's... Bart's thing. Right? It was? Okay, I remember Weltall being very, like, cobalt blue.
Come on, come on, come on! You devil, I'll be sure to kill you this time! That's it, that's it! They came all this way just to be killed!
Oh, there he was. Yes, it's clear. It's nothing like the half-assed stuff we've dealt with before. Oh. Oh. I don't think he'll get off the stage easily this time. Faye's mental energy seems to have been weakened. It's similar to the old days now. What's so amusing? His feelings haven't changed over the years. Maybe you have mixed feelings. Don't be stupid. Oh. There's a typo. Oh. By the way, what about Ramses? You want him to bring her back? Too late. Car is left already. I really want to say it's a waste of time, but I guess it's alright. He probably made it easier to control it. Nevertheless, what? How can you continue to fight without a chance of winning? Isn't that what you want? Though I induced you to feel that way. But we're almost there. Our only actual example of success. Let's take good care of him. What her true intentions are, I don't even know. We're going. This place will soon be gone. I agree. We should do Carr a favor and save him, shouldn't we? End scene. Ellie, are you okay? Ellie!
Ellie, have you come to your senses yet?
Satan? Maria? Yeah, we're safe. Or we were safe when we were thrown into the sky. Out into the sky. There's my crew already picked up. We're in the Yggdrasil right now. Oh! Faye? What about Faye? I'll see on the Yggdrasil too. Oh, Solaris? That red gear? What's going on? Satan. What's going on, Satan? What happened to Faye?
Calm down, Ellie. Faye is alright.
So he's out of the Yggdrasil, right? Maria?
Calm down, Ellie. Listen. Faye is riding in that gear. And that gear's actually well tall, and it's...
Oh. Okay.
a true form after transformation. That's a thing they do.
What?
Another Fae within him was awakened. Fae and it are the same person.
You're kidding! I don't believe that. I'm not lying. They saw it with their own eyes. The very sight of him turning into it. Uh-huh. Stop! Stop! Am I gonna need new voices? Is Ed? That'd be ridiculous. The fire looks so real. They won't do this.
Oh, quick, take cover! The Solarian-based energy descending from the upper atmosphere is equivalent to a reactive weapon.
Those words have meaning. I guess it's shit gonna get busted.
We're gonna get caught up in it. Hang yourself, get moving.
I was guessing, yeah, it was just, yeah, a nuclear weapon or something.
Phew. We made it. Somehow. What the?
I'm so glad gear is coming this way.
Damn. We're spotted.
Ellie?
Stan, what now? What should we do?
Huh? What? Oh, you're asking me to do what? You're asking me what to do.
No one has any ideas.
There's someone on the deck. It's Ellie.
What?
Everyone's going Super Saiyan today.
No, Ellie, return immediately.
I'm gonna do this, so please allow me to do it.
It is too dangerous.
I know. Well, it's just like when Faye put his life in the line to save me. It's my turn to save Faye. As long as it helps him, I don't care what happens to me.
Ellie.
Poof the camera.
Faye?
You've come to die, huh?
Yes. I thought it was satisfy you and kill me. No.
Wait, did we see him before? Did he appear at some point in this form? At some point, somewhere?
Yeah. Good girl. Now die.
Let go.
Faye, I won't ever let go.
Okay.
Faye, please return to the real Faye.
What?
Faye, please.
Will he be saved by the power of love? This woman, I knew it. Ellie? Ugh, damn it, he's awake.
Well, here we are again. I'm sorry. I did not want to say anything until I was sure. I was on a secret mission by orders of Emperor Cain to monitor Fae. He ordered me to determine whether Fae would be a threat to the world or not. The contact. That is what the Emperor called Fae.
Calls. Okay. Oh. Oh boy.
This is your conclusion.
Yes, Your Majesty. This is the answer that I chose myself.
He's just floating in space with like random blocks of pictures just all around. I mean, he certainly looks like he's in a good mood.
Annabelle, you think you can do it?
Yes. Humans have the potential. Managers are no longer needed.
The contact is not our enemy.
Yes, as you say, Your Majesty, Fae is.
Then I leave it up to you. I atone for my crime by doing so.
That seems horribly impractical. Just a lot of empty space.
Annabelle,
An Otleby? Yeah.
the long-awaited man of God, who will take the people born in this world with him to a new horizon. Such is the destiny of the contact. That is what the Emperor called Fae. He did not tell me why he called Fae that, though.
Who the heck is he then?
He is Fae, but he's also the one who destroyed Elru, caused Kar serious injury, sank the Yggdrasil, and killed Rico's subordinate in Kislev. Need I continue further? He is Id.
Yeah, it's you could see the item models and that they're they're transparent on one side. Yeah.
What'd you say, Id? What do you mean?
He, Fae, that is, has dissociative identity disorder.
Oh, I remember hearing that this touched upon dissociative identity disorder. I didn't realize it flat out says that. I've known people with dissociative identity disorder, so it's kind of funny. I wish I had, spoilers, seen Mr. Robot or played this to be like, oh, that's what that means, and not just say, oh, that's a thing that maybe you have to talk to a therapist for, and then everything's fine. It can help, but yeah. Would have been a much better thing to have a better understanding of it, but that's neither here nor there.
Also known more commonly as multiple personalities. A dissociative identity disorder, or multiple personalities. It's a mental disorder where one person has multiple personalities.
That can't be real.
Oh, but it is very real. The Fae is living proof of it. I've been watching over Fae, who has a destroyer personality within him, named Id.
Yeah, there is a different, or at least from my later understanding of it, there's a difference between dissociative identity disorder and what we would refer to as multiple personalities. Like, they're similar, but they're not the same. Like, if you were to look at them, like, oh, like a layman might see both of those things, like, oh, they are the same, but there are differences between them. Yeah. I guess in this case, it's personifying as an actual entity, but yeah. Yeah, but I mean, multiple personalities can be as well. Like, it's, yeah, dissociative identity is a real thing. I've known people. So. Oh, it's okay. Yeah, I mean, it is an actual thing, but the way it's commonly portrayed is not that thing. Yeah.
In the beginning, he was stable. His dissociation did not occur at all while he was living in Lahan for those 3 years. But then, after Lahan was attacked, things changed. Little by little, the number of incidences of his dissociation and their length began to increase. And then at Solaris, a complete manifestation of it occurred.
What brought it about? He was fine when he was in Lahan, right?
And my guess is that the appearance of Graf affected Faye somehow. You probably know that Faye worked with Graf, the assassin Id, before he was brought to live in Lahan. It was then that Elru, the homeland of Dominia, was utterly obliterated. Graf was intentionally provoking the manifestation of Id within, for want of a better word, Faye. Or for want of a better word.
For what purpose?
To destroy God. That is what Graf was saying. That is all I know, although there might be more to it. But one thing is certain. Graf was encouraging the manifestation of Id, but did not have adequate control over him.
In other words, it was too much for him to handle.
Yes.
You said, that's all you know, although there might be more to it. What did you mean by that?
I should go on to explain that now. Actually, that is the most important point. There's nothing you can do.
You understand well. Yeah, you understand well. Just as I expected, Satan, or was it Doc?
I've been wanting to meet you, Id. I wanted to talk with you. I guess it is all due to this machine that cuts the nerve connections. Anyway, what is Faye doing as of now?
Faye? Which Faye do you mean?
There's more than one. Id?
The one you call Faye is asleep.
He's sleeping.
When I am awake, he sleeps. That is why he has no memory of what I do.
What does he not know?
It's obvious. He is my subordinate. He cannot peer into my memories. He should not, in actuality, even exist. What man forcibly created... that man forcibly created his personality. Faye is a tenant of the Room of Cowardice.
That man?
Our father, Khan. He sealed up my personality in the deepest recesses of my consciousness. Although through some inexplicable reason, that is when the present Faye was born.
When you said cowardice, what did you mean?
Why ask about him? You think he can do something?
It is rare to be able to talk to a real schizophrenic.
Oh, that's the other difference. Yeah, it's... Schizophrenia is not necessarily dissociative identity disorder, which is not necessarily multiple personalities. That was the other one. Yeah.
As a scholar, I'm extremely intrigued.
Friends like you, eh, Doc? Sure. I like you, Satan, but he is insignificant. After all, he's just a failure. A coward like him does not deserve to be Faye's existence. Pathetic one who has always fled from reality. He never did one thing against me when I controlled him. Coward who refused to live. He should have been erased, but he continues to exist. Why won't he disappear? Damn it, makes my skin crawl just being in the same body as him.
Let us change the subject. I would like to know how and why your personalities were split. Since you are the one in control, I would assume you would know the story. Normally, personalities do not split as they did with you. Unless there was some sort of past trauma.
You want to talk about my memories? Don't misunderstand. I haven't given you the right to question me. Just because I'm held down by this machine, don't push your luck. If I really wanted to, I could break the restraints and crush you. Don't you forget it.
Well, then why not do it? Shall I tell you why? You do not have complete control over Faye, do you? Your control over him is incomplete. To break those bonds would require a tremendous amount of mental energy. Having used up your energy, Faye would return again. Basically, you would have to leave the stage. Obviously, the day you would be able to return is indeterminate. Hence, you will not do it. Am I mistaken?
So you know me too well. I don't have to complete. I don't have complete. There we go.
What is wrong, Id?
He forced me on stage. He's waking under normal circumstances. I would have been able to hold him, but I can't. It's all that woman's fault. Her existence makes Faye resistant.
You mean Ellie?
That woman, the same. Everyone must eliminate.
I do not understand. I do not understand it.
You don't need to understand. When the time comes, just take it as it comes. Reality and death. They'll eventually get to you. Be seeing you.
The emotional portion of Faye's present personality was sealed up by his father through some method. And now with the cleared foundation of Id's personality, in computer terms, it is like constructing a mock personality on top of the compatible portion of the OS.
You mean a virtual machine? I don't think those were a thing back in 1998. Right? Yeah, 1998. I don't remember. This really is science fiction.
That is the reason Faye has no memory of his past. Those 10 or so years of memories are under the supervision of Id. As long as Id does not willingly hand over the memories, there's no way for Faye to know since he did not even exist before the time Id was sealed up. The present Faye's personality is an underdeveloped one which was built upon within. The 3 years of living in Lahan, studying and acquiring other people's reactions. Hence, he does not even know how to fully cope with sudden or emotional situations. Ellie, you were the one who has spent most time with Faye.
Really? I mean, usually it's Faye, Satan, and Ellie just because they're a really badass team.
So I would assume you would understand this. Were there not times when he would be psychologically unstable? For example, he would be maniacally depressive and then have sudden fits of rage.
Yes. Interesting. I did not know. Yeah, virtual machines were. I was only introduced to them in I want to say 2009, 2010. Somewhere in that range. I'd never heard of them until that point, and I was taking I spent 3 years in a tech school. I then transferred to a language degree, but yeah. His present personality is but only a temporary one.
Well, that is not what I'm saying. The present Faye is one single personality. It's just that, structure-wise, his personality was constructed on top of Id's. Hence placing Faye at a lower hierarchy. That is why when Id is active, Faye has no recollection of it.
That means he might eventually be overtaken by Id.
Yes. If it were only Id and Faye, well, that does not seem to be the case. Id only manifests when Faye's mental energy is in a weakened state. It is a mystery in itself that the lower level personality of Faye.
It is a mystery in itself that the we're going.
The lower level personality of Faye has any control over the upper level of personality of Id. It is obvious that there exists a third personality. Id calls this existence the coward. In my observation, this coward made the fundamental personality of Id. Of Faye. In other words, Id's manifestation is not controlled by Faye, but is controlled by the personality known as the coward.
That means what?
At the same time, Id resents the coward. This coward. He also obviously fears it. From a certain point of view, this coward is the one assisting in keeping the present Faye in control. I do not know the reason why this third personality, Faye's fundamental personality does not come out.
Oh my god. Belrogic with a follow. Much appreciated. Welcome. I'm glad my inability to read basic English is interesting and compelling.
If this one awakens, it will become one with id. In other words, there's a possibility that the complete original personality may be restored.
Is that for sure?
Well, probably, but I do not know how to awaken it. Before I had the opportunity, it disappeared, and he's been like that since. Well, basically, as long as nothing happens to Faye that would challenge his existence.
Oh, it's all good. Thank you for hanging out. Good night.
Faye could be himself, but his surroundings do not allow him that opportunity. It would be best for him to live in a place that is peaceful.
Well, that's nowhere here. Hi? That is the Lacan. No, the Dark One. Graf's second advent. We must restrain and seal him up, otherwise we don't know what may occur. Oh yeah, no, by all means.
Cease this at once. May we at least wait for wise men to return before we make any resolutions.
Yeah, I guess that's probably where they're going in that. Not to say that this is always the case, but that's usually what my limited experience with dissociative identity disorder is that it's three. There's usually like the aggressive one, the caretaker one, and then like the stay back observant one. That's just personal anecdotal experience, whether or not that's actually a thing. I'm still not sure who's actually talking about. Although a tactician, why did you place such importance on him? I have been silent all this time since Khan's death, since he was directly recruited by the Queen. However, I question why you would use such a person whose principles lack any understanding of sacrifice.
Well, that is...
You must look at reality, the existence of that power.
Hold on. What's this Graf's second advent?
I wonder how common that is. From what I'm under the impression of, they're very different things. Hey, Rev Jim. We're getting very deep into the story. The day of the collapse was brought about by Graf. Graf manipulated Diablos. Is that the devil? Into destroying this world. And that power within id is far too similar to Graf's. We cannot allow such a hazard to be set free. We have to immediately freeze him in carbonite. Oh no, like Han Solo. Otherwise, expect the worst at any time. Moment.
No! This isn't the present Fae. Isn't the present Fae the real Fae? If that's the case, then why?
But he is still far too dangerous. Think about it. He single-handedly annihilated the Solaris capital. We can't set him free.
Not only that, in the past, there were countless other cities that were destroyed by id. I don't know if they're tensions, but Graf and Krellian were always involved somehow. One of those incidents was Elru. His Dominion's homeland. Solaris' purging of the rebelling city of Elru was done through the use of id, to test its capabilities. As a result, not only was Elru taken down, but the Solaris units present were wiped out. He's responsible, they and are.
So he is the one who killed my subordinates in the sewers. What's wrong with you all? Aren't we supposed to be as friends?
It appears everyone else is in agreement. The risks are just too great.
Satan, no! Oh, that's terrible!
It's decided then. He will be scheduled for carbon freezing tomorrow. Okay. I heard about it from Doc. Id. Who would have ever thought within me lies another me? But you're the same Fae I've always known. You returned to your old self. Please don't be obsessed with it. They said in the second advent Graf, the one who destroyed all of this world. Seems Graf used to be a land dweller named Lacan. They're not thinking about what they're saying. They're just confused by your powers. Graf called me the one who would destroy God. In a way, I can understand what he means now. Oh my, id power isn't good enough. It has the same quality as Graf's. Let's escape. If Graf of the war brings out id, let's go to a place where no wars exist. If you did that, you'd be... That's alright. I don't have a place to go back either. Thanks, Ellie, but no. Even if I left the battlefield, there's no guarantee that it'll never appear again. Besides, try to kill you. You still okay with that? Well, you could have killed me if you really wanted to, right? The other you, its power was nothing like that. But you still didn't go through with it. You knew that was enough. Wasn't that because your will was in effect? If you're to be controlled by id, then all those around you became your enemies. I'd still be by your side, because I know it's lonely to be by yourself. Oh, wasn't that the beginning of the game? I'll open it now. Let's go, Faye. I'm sure this won't be regrettable. Ellie. And then everyone died. I thought it was about time for you to come. That's no use to try. That's no use trying to stop me. Even if it is you. If you get in the way, I'll have no choice but to...
Oh, that is no way for a lady to speak. I just came here to see you off.
Huh?
I refueled Welltall. They're ready to go any time.
Satan. As long as I got these three, I'm good. Here's the party.
But Ellie, you cannot use your gear while it is under repairs.
What? Then what am I?
You know that Omni gear? What if you borrow it?
No way. I can't take Shavat's property without permission.
Ellie's the only appropriate person for the gear. And nobody else can operate it.
As long as it can shoot air rods, I'm cool.
No.
What?
Never. I won't ride it ever.
Ellie, what's wrong?
I'm so scared. That's why I'll never want to do it.
Oh, this is a problem.
How about if I ride with you? Oh. Everyone!
Sorry, Faye.
I'm sorry.
Sorry.
Yeah. No, thanks everyone.
Now, I know you hate to leave. We should get going before dawn. I did some work on the radar, so it should work fine.
I hope the flying doesn't suck like it did on the Yggdrasil.
Oh, they have left.
Faye, where?
Forget what I did for you. Oh, yeah.
They went far away.
Go.
Oh, no.
King making a ridiculous setup with Hyuga.
He certainly has his difficulties compared to our digitized existence. which permits us to use a higher level of logical thinking.
He is restricted by his human form.
Regardless, with just one machine, he annihilated Atronach.
Yeah, no, she's still a child.
His powers must not be underestimated.
We are already short of time.
The key! Use the key!
Even if you are beginning to feel the pressure, or even you are beginning to feel the pressure. Ooh, that camera.
Kellion, what is Kane's situation?
The usual life extension treatment. He'll hold out for a little longer.
What does that mean we may not make it in time?
I wouldn't know. You spoke of using the key. Can you be sure he can be eliminated?
Well, that we do not know. You know who he is.
If he is the contact, there is a possibility he may not transmigrate.
That is an organism composed of multiple generations. It's a matter of probability.
That does not mean we can just remain idle.
Yes, at this rate, we're bound to make the same mistake. But we can't fail the second time.
Don't worry. I sent Ramses to deal with him.
What can a failure like him do?
He couldn't even defend Atronach. What can you expect from trash like him? Even if he has the anima relic? Sure, Oh, if you bring that up. The relic. The relic we recovered before it was... has been aligned with his gear. There shouldn't be any problems now. He should be able to use his full power. You're going to take the task yourself. Although he transmigrated, wasn't he once one of you? I don't understand you. I've thrown away all feelings of human emotion. All I need is her.
But isn't that also an emotion?
Of course.
Is that a blunder?
You were irritating. Do you wish to cease your existence?
Fine. We shall leave it at that.
They said big words.
Helheim?
Yes, this is the place. I want you to bring her here. She is an important woman to me.
Don't be ridiculous. Why do I have to listen to you? If you need her, go get her yourself.
You're quite right. But can you say the same thing after looking at this?
This is...
Your gear and the anima relic have been aligned. This is the Omni gear. Now, she is with Faye now.
What?
Losing those battles against Faye again and again. I believe it's because of the difference in the performance of the gears. I think you'll be able to use 100% of its abilities. So how about it? However, if you still fail at this, you are truly trash.
Ugh.
Ramses, will you go? Car, are you going?
Yes. Must get rid of him with my own hands.
Be careful. I believe in you no matter what others say.
Faye, what a loathsome name. I worked my way up on my own, but he ruined it again. That signal! It's him! I'm not trash, I'm not worthless!
What kind of gear is that? Oh no, I haven't been able to save.
Omnigear! And according to the readings, it's clearly different from the one Brad's using, another one in Shabbat. You think it's the perfect gear?
Perfect gear?
Remember what Satan said? He said that the Omnigears are controlled by mental waves. The power The potential varies depending on the rate of synchronism.
That's hard to say.
The numbers indicate complete synchronization.
Don't say that again.
Slow, too slow. They're catching up with us. Your performance is sad. Huh. I knew you'd be there.
Ramses?
Turn Lieutenant Elheim over to me, Faye.
What? Why do we have to turn Ellie over to you? Oh, I get it. It's Krillion's idea, isn't it? I don't think so. You can't expect me to comply.
I can take her by force if you wish. But then don't ever expect to be able to hold her in your arms ever again. Faye?
Don't worry, I'll protect you.
Impressive words. Faye, I intend to take everything away from you.
Well, in the event that we die, I'll know to not bring Emerald into that other fight.
This is your final warning. Hand over to Lieutenant Elheim now.
I refuse to. Yeah, both of these things.
Are you sure you want to refuse me? It'll be too late for you to change your mind later.
Stop your stupid boasting.
Well, then I'll have to show you if I'm boasting or not. So be it. No holding back. No holds barred.
Punch! Oh, no, you're supposed to. Well, at least I don't have input on this.
Come on, come on. What poor form. What's wrong, Faye? In the presence of my vendetta, your Weltal is but only an infant. Incredible! This undeniable difference in power. Nyang, are you watching this? At this rate, with this power, I can defeat him.
I didn't prep for Damn it. It's fun to laugh for his character. I like it.
Ramses, listen! I surrender! So please stop attacking us this instant!
What are you saying? If you do that...
That's me who wants. I can't drag you into danger over just me.
I very much enjoy when Ramses is ever on screen.
Yeah! Stop attacking! Ramses! If I'm what you want, then just take me. Win! I can win! I'm not the worthless one!
Ramses, can't you hear us?
He's lost himself in the overwhelming power of that gear of his. Faye, we'd better run. It's over for you, Faye Fong Guang.
I'm glad I don't have any input in this because... oh. That's my line! Oh my god. Now don't worry about losing.
No! I'm not the worthless one. Huh?
I'll even... Oh, I've even... Okay. The exclamation points make it look like I am.
I've even taken out the lieutenant, too. Damn, forgot my orders. Oh well, to hell with Krillion's orders.
Okay, bye. Damn, the bleeding. Bleeding won't stop. Things don't change. This Red Ellie's not gonna make it. I remember this forest. I do. I figured we were getting on disc 2 at some point. Ellie, hang in there. Ellie, I'll save you, I promise. Ellie? No, she's our best damage caster. We had Elmerald. Okay. Probably for backup, just because I don't. If we have to go back to that, then. Also, it was a really long time that we saved that. Wow, we don't get we don't get like an elaborate like. Remember in Final Fantasy VIII, they were like, even on the Switch version, it still had like the insert disc, whatever. Overlays. Please turn tape to side B. Dreaming. I was dreaming. Perhaps it may have been but a long forgotten memory. A dream. Memory. Things remembered when I was asleep. Things forgotten when one is awake. The deepest layers of memories become the outmost layers of one's dreams. Yes, new main character. Which are reality? Which are illusions? One cannot tell until one awakens. Or perhaps they are, at the same time, both truth and fiction. A vast nebulous with no boundaries. An emptiness equivalent to my own existence. I dreamt such a dream. A long, never-ending dream. But does the chair have death blows already? Lacan. Lacan, what is wrong? Lacan? In that dream, I was called Lacan. I was an artist. I'd become recognized as a talented artist, and now is painting the portrait of the Nissan mother, Sophia. Huh? No, it's nothing. Is that supposed to be Ellie? Let us finish for today. You look rather tired. You alright? Yeah, I'm fine, thank you. But now that you mention it, shall we stop for the day? You must be the one who's tired, Mother Sophia. Oh, yeah.
Enough of that now. Well, it's just the two of us. Let's just stop calling me that.
Hey. Oh, because of course. Yeah.
Just call me Elder, as I used to in the old days. You don't have to be so stiff and firm.
Oh, all right. Well, very well. No, I mean, yeah. Let's do that, Ellie. Maybe it's like in Terranigma, and then I'll stop there, or else I'll get the feels. Ellie, it was a time when she went by such a name. A time when we had met up with one another. A time when nothing mattered between us. It was better that way, just two people together. It was better to have left it that way. Yeah, I figured that's probably the... Because Graf is always in the armor thing. And I would say, like, but we've never seen Graf and Faye in the same... But we have. I punched him a lot. Graf. I think I might go back home. Only for a week or so.
Oh,
Really? What's the matter? I ran out of paint, so I need to go make some more. You're going all that way just to do that? If I don't go there, I won't be able to get the right pigments. Oh? But how about I have one of my followers, the Carl? Carl? Take you in one of our gears. You'll arrive quicker and you'll be much more safe. Yeah, I lied. I wasn't out of paint. Just feared I would finish the portrait. I wanted to keep on painting forever. So I wanted to buy time. She'd probably despise me for that. No, she'd probably just give me her usual smile. She was that kind of woman. Dreams. The life of a man named Lacan. And the lives of countless other men. All but dreams. Now that I'm awake, those countless numbers of long, heart-rending dreams are almost impossible to remember at all. In those dreams, I loved one woman. No matter the day, no matter the era, they did not change. Nor did her name. That's a big picture. That dream changed me. The dream was the catalyst for me to resolve what my purpose was. I think I know now what I have to do. That long, long memory of a dream. Perhaps it was the memory of my soul. Oh yeah, no, I know very little about the details about the art history as far as pigments and paint went, but like it was when they could synthetically generate blue. It was Prussian blue. It was really cheap to make a rather vibrant blue paint that just stuck around. Art world just went crazy because now you could have everything be blue, and so they drew a lot of blue. I think it was because I put the now I'm remembering because it was the art history revealed, or the YouTube channel where he puts like really good, like 15 minutes. Yeah, it was made from powder of a precious stone. Similarly, it's why purple is always given considered a royal color, because for the longest time you could only make purple out of this stupid expensive pigment. So only rich, wealthy nobility could wear purple. Oh, was it snails? Oh. I just knew it was really expensive and difficult to come across. A dream. I was dreaming a dream, or perhaps it was a memory from a distant past. A dream. Oh. We changed to Ellie. A dream! I was dreaming a dream. Or perhaps it was a memory from a distant past. A dream. A memory. Those words I was unable to convey. That day, that time. Those thoughts I was unable to carry out. Words and thoughts. A connection between the two. Without words, thoughts cannot be conveyed. Without thoughts, there are no words. They are both as vital as each other. I can never be divided. Like the wings of an angel. Like a man and a woman. An unchangeable destiny. Feelings once wished one could change. Yeah. Word. Meeting with a person who would change me, and watching myself change. I dreamt such a dream. A long, never-ending dream. Lacan? Lacan, what is wrong? Lacan? In that dream, I was called Sophia. Mother Sophia. A symbolic name. Crowned upon the person who would be the people's hope. A name I was destined to have, whether I wanted it or not. Huh? Oh no, it's nothing. Oh, it's finished for today. You look rather tired. Are you alright? Yeah, I'm fine, thank you, but now that you mention it... Shall we stop for the day? You must be the one who's tired, Mother Sophia. Enough of that, though.
When it's just the two of us, why don't you stop calling me that? Just call me Ellie. As I used to in the old days. And you don't have to be so stiff and formal. Oh, yeah, all right. Very well. No, I mean, yeah, let's do that, Ellie. Ilheim. I've always liked that name. Because when I first met him, that's what he called me. That was my true name. I think I might go back home. Only for a week or so. Oh, really? What's the matter? I ran out of paint, so I need to go make some more. You go all that way just to do that? If I don't go there, I won't be able to get the right pigments. Oh. Well then how about I have one of my followers, the call? Take you in one of our gears. You'll arrive quicker, and you'll be much more safe. I wonder when it started. He started refusing me. The walls between us, our positions, and our circumstances. He refused to recognize these. No, maybe it was me. Therefore, I didn't want them. I wanted the two of us to be ourselves. That's what I wished for, so I had them paint me the way I really am. Dreams. A life of a woman named Sophia, and the lives of countless other women. All but dreams. Now that I'm awake, those countless numbers of long, heart-rending dreams are almost impossible to remember at all. On those dreams, I loved one man. No matter the day, no matter the era, that did not change. Only his name. Hey, that's the picture of him from the manual. That dream changed me. That dream was the catalyst for me to resolve to be... For me to resolve what my purpose was. I think I know now what I have to do. That long, long memory of a dream. That perhaps was the memory of my soul. Thanks, Zero. No, they're... Oh, never mind, now they're naked. Oh, that's maybe not allowed on Twitch.
He's finally awake.
I remember how to do the Shumi Village voices.
There you go.
I'm healed.
You've been sleeping in this nanoreactor for 3 weeks.
Nanoreactor? Who are you?
Me? I forgot my name, so people call me Tora. You seem to have recovered completely.
Those? Oh, yeah. I'm trying to remember, because he gives me a very Shumi vibe, but I'm trying to remember how I did that voice.
Those were terrible wounds, but maybe your youth and strength helped.
I might have to remind myself. It isn't new with more details.
But your friend's wounds are more serious and may take a while longer.
I don't remember being that tiring. Ellie! Ellie?
Hey, quit staring at the naked girl and come over here.
We'll go with that. It feels less regrettable. Oh, can't show that on Twitch. Ellie! Well, time to steal all of the shit.
Faye!
Doc! You're here somehow.
I heard from Tora and hurried right over here. Oh boy, was that lucky. You are fortunate to have come down near Tora's research facility.
Oh, this is no research facility. It is a man's hideaway.
Hey, it's got a save point, too.
Citan told me about you. I was shocked to see a couple lying down with blood all over them.
That was the immediate thing I thought was Torah, as in the Hebrew Bible. Well, the Hebrew Old Testament. A couple.
At any rate, you had a narrow escape. Faye, make sure you thank Tora.
Torah, thank you very much for helping Ellie. Both Ellie and I were hurt so badly. What is that machine?
It's called a nanoreactor. It is a device that can rebuild substances at the molecular level. Not only can it heal humans, but theoretically it should also be able to create any substances.
Is that the same thing as that guy in Solaris? I mean, is that the same thing as Krellian? Is that the same thing as Krellian is studying? That Krellian is studying? Is that the same thing that Krellian is studying?
Yes, that's right. I was the one who taught nanotechnology to him.
You did? Shit.
We shouldn't waste time talking about such unimportant subjects. Looks like her treatment is done. Oh, you don't need to come. Just wait there.
I want to use your save point. Can I? Yeah, I guess not.
Faye,
For real. He's got the hookups, yo. Ellie! See? We have a MacGuffin that Deus Exes.
No, why don't you two go outside to get some fresh air? It ought to ease the shock of the change.
End scene. Can I use the save? I knew it was you. See? When you came in the room just then, I was afraid you might have forgotten about me and everything else. What do you mean? Yeah, I mean, because, Ellie, you seemed a little different than before. Has my face changed? No, that's not it. It's more like... I mean, your atmosphere or impression is different. It's just a little... But I felt something earlier. I felt the same way when I met you for the first time. Some peculiar feeling like we've met somewhere. Or met before somewhere. See? Yes? I don't remember much what happened after we were shut down. That's better that way. But I heard someone calling my name. I felt I was covered with something very warm. I remember that clearly. Thank you, Faye. Ellie. You're covered in your own blood. Faye.
Hey, it's almost time for you to come back. There's something important we need to talk to you about.
Huh? Alright, we're coming. Well, Ellie, shall we go see what's up? Sure. No, not that. I gotta make sure Ellie's equipped to murder shit. Nope. Oh, I had the ether doubler on, Emerald. Wait, I don't think I do because her spells weren't really, really expensive. Yeah. Wait. Yes. Why the hell did I unequip it? I probably was gonna put it on an Emeralda, and I never did. That's a very likely outcome. So we probably want to go into the house, but I'm me, so I'm going to see if there's, like, treasure and shit. Alright, I'll go on that. Okay, we can finally save. That. Oh.
How do you feel now? A fresh forest air should have refreshed you somewhat. Anyway, it's about the removal of the seal. I found out it can be released by using the nanotechnology that regenerated you too.
That's a word.
The nano-assemblers are enclosed in this pod.
If only we could scatter them all over the world.
There's an ancient military installation nearby. We might be able to use the mass driver located in there to launch this pod into the upper atmosphere. Once the nano-assemblers are released up there, their convection currents should spread them all over the world. I wish I could go do it, but I'm getting much too old for that type of thing. Then again, it's for your future. An old man should not butt in. You young ones must do it for yourselves. Here. And of course I'm not asking you to do it for free. Try this wristband on.
Yeah. Hello, mysterious stranger we've never heard of before. We'll launch your global whatever doodads.
Oh, whoa, what is that?
This is an emotion control device in which nanotechnology is applied. From this machine shaped as a wristband, nanomachines are infused through your epidermis into your brain. There they refine the...
Oh, I forgot what the first S in it. It's serotonin reuptake inhibitors. Selective serotonin reuptake inhibitors?
Intracerebral substances, such as serotonin, that control emotions.
Huh?
I suppose it's rather difficult to understand. But in short, it means that the manifestation of your second personality, Ed,
That you know about.
can be suppressed.
Yed. It's better you don't ask. Feh.
Well, it's all theoretical, though. But I did one more thing as well. I installed the same control device in your gear.
You mean it can release it at will?
Yes, it's called System Hit. But of course it should not be overused. Use it only as a last resort.
I could see that. I wonder if actually that form was adapted into the Shumis in FF8. Or that was inspiring them. Oh, okay. Ellie, Doc,
Oh, Faye, there's nothing you can do. It will never happen again with Tora's technology, though. He's one of the 3 Shavat sages.
Whether you believe it or not, it's up to you. Oh, it sounds like we have a guest.
I know, he's got to pick. I should probably at least make a note of. There we go. I bet we should go see our guest. Jump over you.
Oh, Faye, it is alright.
Uh-huh. Well told, too. Sure. Yeah.
Babe, we got problems. Today, peace settlement between the Van Kislev and Big Hell Shabbat.
Oh, that's not a good idea.
But Solaris smoked weapons are approaching Shabbat as we speak.
Of course they are.
Please help us.
That has nothing to do with this young man.
Tora.
You're getting on my nerves with being so selfish. The dad told me about you. You showed up after finding out that Dad is now controllable. Aren't you ashamed? Have it changed since then? You only care about yourself. Hey, you don't need to listen to these guys who once tried to kill you.
But
Please go. I'll go to the mass drive.
no, we gotta go all together as like one party because we're gonna wreck shit.
Ellie, no matter what happened before, Shavat needs your help now. Although you may be saving some selfish people, there is still the world and its countries with many more innocent people. Please, don't forget that. Bert and his people are fighting to protect those same lives, aren't they? So please go help them.
Are you sure? What about you?
I don't worry about me. You'll manage somehow.
But all by yourself? No, Satan's going with you, and also, probably Rico.
I will accompany Ellie. You do not need to worry. I have brought along
Of course you did.
my own Omni gear.
Your own Omni gear? Everyone has them now.
Oh yes, my Omni gear, Fenrir. It is the same one I brought from Solaris. I left it with Gaspar in case of emergencies.
Doc, alright, please take care of her for me. Nelly, be careful.
I will.
We are truly grateful for your kindness, Faye.
Suit yourself.
He just clips right through him. Ignis, right? Yes, the goal of the enemy is to destroy the cities at Ignis. They've already destroyed half of Bledavik and will probably reach the sand in about 4 hours. Shiva will try to drive them back with all the power it has. 4 hours? That's kind of close.
Don't need to worry. Balthazar, I fixed your gear. Yeah, machine. That's much more powerful.
I might have noticed this, yeah. It's now well talked to.
What? You should get there half the time.
Yeah, it's there. It's just magic. What? This old man. Is old man Val here?
Emeralda's here as well.
Okay. He's swole AF. This is incredible.
Hi, have we seen you before?
I was gonna say. Oh, there. Wow. Oh my god, it has. It's like from. Yeah. The way that I have this all separated is almost by like streaming days. This is from like the beginning. Good lord.
We meet again. The host for the spirit of the Slayer of God. I didn't think it would ever work on it again.
I would ever. But why are you both helping me?
There's some things you just can't explain with the word thing. You're just going to have to see it with your own eyes.
Hey, going?
Yeah, I better hurry. Alright, bye. Hey, where are you going? Faye, please hurry. Alright. I feel like the music is unable to keep up because it's so much awesome pre-rendered cut, or it's not even pre-rendered. It's in-game moving thing. Too many particle things.
Are you sure you want to go through this? You wanted to live quietly away from the battlefield, did you not?
You were listening to us. Oh my god.
I noticed myself running away from reality. At first, I thought my situation was similar to his. I thought Faye would understand my feelings. I didn't know if my love for him was real. I might have been desperate after losing my mother and my father.
Ellie,
Despite all that, I might still love him. That's why I want to see what Faye can do and what I can do. I want us to be apart and think about ourselves again. I want to see how I really feel.
you have changed a lot, Ellie. But what happened to you in the past 3 weeks?
Really? I don't think I've changed.
Oh yes, you have. I should say, you've matured. Like a mother.
Oh, excuse me, I'm only 10 years old. I'm nowhere near the age of being your mother.
Oh, sorry, you gave me the impression, that is all.
Anyway, sit down, I'm going now.
Alright, I will follow you as soon as I finish off here.
I go too.
You better. You punch really hard. What?
I go.
Hey, Miranda, I can't take anyone else along with us for something like this.
I mean, we have a party of 3.
I'll be fending the own.
If Billy go, I go too. Emeralda want to go with you.
Emeralda?
No, Emeralda go too.
Well, why not let her go? I'm sure Solaris has a hunch about the limiter. They may interfere, so you may feel uneasy going in alone.
Okay.
I think Emeralda's cut out for this job. And besides, she's going to want to go with you no matter what. I'll take care of her until I can join you, please.
Okay, you win. Let's help each other, alright?
I can do it alone. You just watch.
Okay, bye. Yep, you fix that chair.
I thought so. So you were the one who brought Faye and his girl to me. I realized it the minute I saw the 2 of them. Why, how could I help but notice? They looked the spitting image of you and her. Yes, just as you yourselves looked way back then. Right, McCann?
What do you mean he's still alive?
Yes.
Ridiculous! Didn't Ramses shoot him down?
She was also on the gear that Ramses shot down. Won't have her die.
But there's already a mother, although she may be the antitype, as long as the current mother exists.
As far as I can see it, that is not. As far as I see it, it is not complete.
Quite picky, aren't you? Didn't you say something you threw away all...
Say you threw away all human emotions. There we go. We'll go with that. I don't care what you think, anyway. As far as he is concerned, I will put Ramses into him. Onto him.
Kinky?
Any objections? Where is he presently?
Etrenek is destroyed, but part of the memory cube is still active. We should be able to locate individuals.
Wait a minute. He has left the crash site and is heading towards Ignis. I see. So he has left the area. That means it's only a matter of time before the seal is broken. Did you say something? It's nothing. Just sit there and wait for the good news.
What about retrieving the girl? The key is already beginning to resonate. The time of the resurrection is near.
We can get the girl anytime. It doesn't have to be now. Let's take our time. It does seem like every stream alternates between the cutscene heavy ones and the battle heavy ones. Oh, on my way to Ignis, I re-encountered him. Karan Ramses. Oh boy. Ramses once again stood in my way in his Omni Gear vendetta. It was an unavoidable battle. I released the new function that was added to my Mark II gear system id. I'm cool with that, especially if Ramses is involved. Did he just pelvic thrust attack? Oh, that is very Saiyan. Oh my god. I just pushed one button. What did it say? I wasn't looking. Oh, what Ramses did. Oh, I thought it was something about the whole defense thing. Building up power.
Mega Flare? Why, that's the thing that Bahama uses.
Cute. Nailed it. I don't know what the amassed power to attack, like... Should I not punch him? Yeah. Oh, then I'll have to kill him. Ramses' absolute confidence was shattering, leaving only his cry of disbelief and resentment. Ramses' machine disappeared into a sea of foliage. Oh, but then I won't get to voice him anymore. Why was he so fixated on me? I know not why, but he did say this.
If only you didn't exist!
I'll miss him.
Not to discuss the... What are we looking in the background? Okay. The nanomachines, Emerald and I headed to one of the ruins of the Zuluine civilization. The mass driver facility.
Boy,
Fortunately, the facility was still active, which allowed us to proceed to the central control unit room with little difficulty.
We're just gonna be told what happened and not get to fight shit.
Along the way, we saw various missiles and giant rockets, which were created during the Zeboim era.
Oh, they ran out of my... Oh. Oh, I think you said that, like, Disc 2 is really, really short. Right?
They stood like tombstones of that ancient civilization. There's a graveyard for a race of people who destroyed each other over pride and arrogance. Once arriving at the central control unit, we met up with Satan. He helped us activate the mass driver. It succeeded in launching the capsule container on the nanomachines, which would release the seal limiter.
Yeah, like, this whole part felt like a dungeon we would have gone through with Satan, Emeralda, and Ellie.
Yeah.
I mean, especially because we haven't really used Emeralda all that much. And she's got she feels like a good hybrid of magic and melee damage. Like, she doesn't... I mean... She feels strong enough to be just behind Satan and Faye, but not surpassing them. And then her magic feels strong, but not as strong as Ellie's. And then we've got like 5 other characters that I just straight up don't use. I'm sure this won't have any downside. Oh, hey, there's a war that's about to happen there.
You get a nanomachine, and you get a nanomachine. Ah! The nanomachines that were scattered into the upper atmosphere began to multiply and spread throughout the whole of the world. The nanomachines glittered in the sunlight, flowing like a large river in the sky. That glitter would remove the bonds restraining everyone. It was to be our light of hope for regaining back our true freedom.
Giant Robot Kid, yeah. I would have liked to use the Green Wrestler with Rico. But sadly, Faye, Ellie, and Satan are kind of... They're just the powerhouse. Like, I could see myself, like, in a time past, using Billy in there somewhere, just because I always just considered, like, I would need a healer. Everyone needs to be healed to full at the end of every fight. Which, I mean, nowadays I'm just like, fuck it, I'll just bring healing items and just heal whenever I feel like it. Solaris' mobile surface supremacy weapon, MSSW, sure, invaded the area with great force. Shavat and Hassan's standard gear battalions were no match against it. It was only a matter of time before the Solaris mobile weapon arrived in the sand. Those are words. After we pushed back the Solarian gear units, we headed for Nortune. Also, that background kind of sucks for all the blue text that's over it. Just saying. To the Kislev capital's administrative district. We went there to obtain our one and only means of standing up against the mobile weapon. Our only means was to save our current data. This is a slightly better background. The Kislev capital's Nortune's Central Administrative District itself was a secret battleship constructed by Bart's ancestor, Roni Fatima, after the Great War with Solaris many hundreds of years ago. Oh, actually, that is very good context. So they probably shipped all of their resources to go make. Yeah. Because Spirits Within had a Baldwin. Which Baldwin was it? And that other famous person? Stephen Baldwin? Was it Stephen Baldwin? Which Baldwin brother was the... Oh, interesting. Oh, actually, one thing I was reading, I guess the actual, like, drawn anime cutscenes in this are done by the same team that did Evangelion. thought it was a movie, but it was really movie but Dio. I mean, this was on a wiki. I would imagine that the pre-rendered cutscenes were probably done by that same group because they had just bought their animation studio space in Hawaii and their multi-hundreds of thousands of dollar workstations for rendering 3D graphics. You know, to make all the money on the Final Fantasy movie. For those for anyone that's coming in and doesn't really know the context of it, the broader picture is Squaresoft decided that they were going to make a movie studio. They made the movie Final Fantasy: The Spirits Within, which is, I think, second only to Waterworld as largest loss of money versus how much, like, I think it has the second largest gap between money spent on it and money made on it. I think it's only second to Waterworld, which I saw in theaters, I might add. Yeah, well, I know Spirits Within had a number of big-name actors and actresses in it. Yeah, it's killed Squaresoft, to the point where they were only kind of saved by Kingdom Hearts. I mean, credit where credit's due, Spirits Within still looks very impressive visually. Like, you can tell it's dated, but it's also, like, 20 some odd years old. Like, for the era it came out, it was insane. It still looks really good. It's just not as impressive by, you know, modern computer graphics standards. Yeah, they dumped a ton of money into it, and it made, like, nothing. Yeah, but I mean, it's them doing pretty decent PS3 era graphics years before the PS3 was invented, let alone before the companies got good at making stuff for PS3. Yeah. But I mean, that's also the fallacy of of anything involving computers, is that if you make something that's crazy now, wait 5 years and it'll be completely outclassed. Yeah. But it's also why when Final Fantasy X came out, they didn't get big name voice actors and actresses, because they wanted to get people that you would look at rather than in Spirits Within, where it's like, oh, that's voiced by so and so famous person. It's just, oh, this is just a different person doing a voice. It's just kind of funny now that watching 10 be played, I just hear Bender and Twilight Sparkle. Which is in no way a bad thing. It's just kind of funny that, similar to like how Wind Waker's graphics at the time were panned for being all childish and cel-shaded, has aged so much better than like the hyper-realistic style that they did with Twilight Princess or Skyward Sword. Similarly, the voice work in 10 is really, really good. Held back really only just by the differences between mouth moving of the Japanese originals and the voice actors and actresses having to follow up and try to match them, which makes parts a bit stilted. Anyway, the existence of the secret battleship remained hidden. Later, the ship was turned into a section of the Kislev Imperial capital during the foundation of the Empire. Alright, we're still talking about that. Didn't we kind of go over this like a long time ago? Right, I remember we tried to escape from that. Uncovering this truth from the same ancient records, Bard activated the secret battleship in order to fight against the Solarian mobile surface supremacy weapon. Because of course he did. The Sand Cruiser Yggdrasil was actually the center of the main and also center of command and also the main secret weapon of the craft. Awakening from 500 years of dormancy, its true form appeared before us. How convenient. Commanded by its new master, Secret Battleship stood before the mobile weapon with all of us inside of it. I bet it'll look amazing. Get too close. And then it forms Voltron. Is that safe for Twitch? Oh. I thought Wind Waker was, like, when it came out I was like, oh, it looks weird cel-shaded wise, but I'm like, I really got into it. It was a lot of fun, except for the last, like, 2 hours was... Actually, wait a minute, no. The final dungeon was amazing. The process of accessing the final dungeon is why I've only really done it, like, once or twice. But played the other rest of the game quite a bit, because the dungeons were great.
Super Dimensional Gear Yggdrasil 4.
It... What?
Alright, transformation.
This is happening.
Come on, monster, let's go.
The fuck is that? What are we looking at? Is that like a koosh ball? Are we gonna like throw it like it's the late 80s? Oh, interesting. I'm curious to find out which are the other which are the top 10 box office bombs. Yeah, I heard that the Wind Waker HD, and also that you get like the wind sail that makes you move like really fast. True fact, I do remember like in late high school, early college. Well, of course it would be late high school. I remember just loading up the game purely to just sail around at night. Like, change the day to night and then just sail. And it was, I mean, from a gameplay perspective, was really slow. It was a great, just really relaxing, not gameplay thing. Just sailing around. Anyway. Alright, so I guess the first order of business, the fuck are we looking at? Yeah, I'm assuming this will kill it. And if not, I'm kind of screwed. Punch it in the dick. Oh really? I remember when Waterworld came out, it was infamous for the amount of money that went into it compared to the amount of money they made. Like I said, I saw it in theaters and I thought it was, I mean, then again I was also like 9. I get the impression the correct answer for this would be to put on boost and then... You know, I did not know that Waterworld actually made a profit. Wow. Again, I thought it was a perfectly fine movie. When I was a child. I haven't seen it since then. I guess that might be like a bit of the Mandela effect, just because it was so infamous for how much it cost. Yeah, I think it was infamous for doing poorly, and I guess that's just the narrative that wound up sticking around. Well, I'm glad it's dead, because I wasn't going to charge ever. Meanwhile, I didn't see it in theaters. I saw John Carpenter. I was entertained for the duration of it. I totally see how that made no money. The Solaris mobile weapon, it looked really impractical, was destroyed, which brought a sigh of relief to the continent of Ignis. Peace was signed, okay. Peace was signed, and after some 500 years of division, the land of Ignis once again became united. Well, that went well. Excitement spread throughout Naveh, Kislev, Nisan, Shavat. They look very excited. The skies shimmered as if to celebrate. By the hands of Ellie, Satan, Sora, and Emeralda, the nanomachines had been dispersed into the atmosphere. That was when disaster struck. Oh no. Our songs of victory were replaced by the sounds of total pandemonium. Were they evil? Oh. In the beginning, we had no idea what had transpired. We witnessed unexplicable phenomena. People from all parts of the globe began to mutate into abnormal forms. Oh no, it was evil. It seemed to be triggered when the nanomachines removed the limiter seal that was placed on humankind by Krellian in the past. The human form, with its innate abilities, released. Nissan 9th? What? That's when I remember what Hammer said back in Solaris. His words were, "What becomes of the normal humans?" Oh, you know, I'm thinking Nissan is in 2-3.
So they are naturally germinating because the resurrection of God is near. Those who become the body of our servant. I never knew so many would exist, even without using the key. But some of them have still not yet begun to germinate. Are they not destined to be the flesh of God?
Or perhaps one of the enemies of God.
Let us reactivate the strategic points of the Soylent. Oh, great.
At any rate, they are just incomplete mutants. They are useless now in their half-finished form. Gods apostles, there cannot be any harm in having too many of them.
The chains that restrained humankind have been removed because of you. That doesn't mean there isn't anything wrong with our plan. Everything is still under control. In the event of the explosion in the capital of Solaris earlier. Well, in the event. Oh, right. Not in the event, it is in the chance of it happening. It's during the event. They'd set up a nanomachine virus to diffuse into the atmosphere. What? I knew they were eventually going to break the seal. The timing was a little too close for comfort. The current mutations of the humans were in an initial response to the virus. As the virus spread over the world. Once the virus we spread over the world germinates inside the humans, they are no longer the same. They change into a controllable form. We need humans that do not depend on the key's invocation in order to awaken. In other words, being to take the place of the original body of God. Uh-huh. It's like the Trojan horse released at the time of the assimilation with God. How is that a thing that happened in this world? A literal virus, but isn't it different from what they intended? Of course, you can't let them have it their way. The Ark of God is mine. Either way is fine by me. I will just side with whichever is the more certain one anyway. Apparently. The Soylent System, a group of facilities formerly created by Solaris. These facilities existed all over the Earth. It is said that originally they were used for biological experiments and brainwashing. Mian. I mean, Mian kind of works for it. The people who mutated in what were called wells, or the true form of humans, gathered at these facilities. Some of the humans turned wells were attacking healthy humans and devouring their flesh and blood. Oh, interesting. I know of Mars Needs Moms. Oh wait, no, I'm thinking of a different one. I know of that one, and that it didn't do very well. Yeah, John Carter was a bit of a mess. It did not feel like Disney put this together to put it in the theaters. Then again, actually what's weird is, considering some of their more recent releases, like the Disney releases, you would think that they would have learned from John Carter. But no, they just did it again, but they made a lot of money by rehashing old Disney properties. Anyway. That is because healthy human flesh and blood eased the pain of their sudden molecular changes and let them live longer. Their lives were so short. Thanks, Exposition Bot. Soon after, severely mutated beings began to seek the flesh and blood of the less mutated beings. True, and I think a lot of... Now you also take into account that U.S. box office numbers aren't quite... They're not the majority at all. So, I mean, you gotta go by worldwide, and movies that bomb in the U.S. might do extremely well in other countries. Other countries where... Like... Didn't the Warcraft movie not do very well in the US, but it made gangbusters in China? Oh, they're looking at worldwide. 1 second. The Soylent System divides and merges those mutated bodies on a molecular level. A set of facilities that recreate a more perfect single life form to be used as a weapon. I think I remember that from Tunic. Yeah, I remember it did not do well in the US, but it did very well in other countries. Hey, it's the Mammon Machine. This is the truth behind the Gezel Ministries' M plan. Maybe that is what the M stands for. Oh, okay. they making ruby weapon? It's a super Wells. Go to those facilities and you'll be freed from the unbearable agony. So people gathered, seeking a fulfillment of this promise. There is salvation there. The news spread, although no one actually uttered it. Flesh care. Their mutated blood probably told people to gather. Oh! It's. Wait, no, this came out after Final Fantasy VII. Like, isn't that basically what was the whole Genova reunion? We went there to destroy the Soylent system. I guess we're going there to destroy the Soylent system. I guess we're here already to destroy the Soylent system. There, humans fought against themselves greedily for limited pardons to life. It was an ugly battle to keep on living. Or so it may have seemed to the casual passerby. But to me, they were desperately trying to live. It was each person's natural human form. Yeah, and if I remember correctly, I think like there were like early pitch meetings at Squaresoft where they, like, a lot of, it would later be later Final Fantasies were originally devised at some of these early pitch meetings in like the early 90s, and they just never they're like a whole catalog of here are our planned ideas, and they just built upon them later. I remember hearing that somewhere. I know, for real, yeah, because there's so much more references to the Kabbalah in this than there is in 7. Yeah. There were the haves and the have-nots, and among them were some of my former friends from Solaris. Oh. Friends from Solaris! They wanted our flesh and blood. They told us the haves should share with the have-nots. They asked if a have, such as myself, could understand their pain. I couldn't answer. No matter what I said, it would have sounded like a conceited have speaking. I think Ellie's talking, but I don't know. Even so, I wanted to relieve their anguish, so I decided to do so. Are we gonna kill them? Just like the person in the memory of my dreams, in the distant past. Then suddenly the system went out of control. Oh no. The sulfur mass, the monstrous organism still in the process of amalgamation, broke through the barrier of the life support facilities and stood before us. No longer of human form, that which was once human began eating the people gathered there seeking relief. We had to fight it in order to save the people and in order to save him. The eyes of that which once human looked at. The eyes of that which was once human looked at me, pleading for death, to take away the agony. Oh, so is this basically what all Disc 2 is going to be? Is just because they ran out of money and... I like this party. Okay. Honestly, I'm cool with this party. Oh, now he has this equipped as a weapon. Okay. I mean, it's mostly going to be, Can I save? Okay. Also, the Sengoku sword that he has is... Sengoku is the Warring States period of feudal Japan. The Sengoku Jidai, as it is called. Oh, god damn it. I like the way that order feels, and this is the loud one. I should just go with the several triangles and then a square. Cute. Well, I hope they're not immune to magic damage. Because they're all about to die. Unless they're immune to magic damage. What? Well, that's lame. Oh, did it? And of course I used fire. Whatever. It just absorbs magic damage. Well, that sucks. Yes, yeah, they're all. So I have to not use them. Also, I forgot I was prepping for this. But does it absorb all magic or just element? Oh. Okay. Uh-huh. Well, it's a good thing we've got good defense. So in this case, I mostly just want to kill all the little ones. If possible. The big one absorbed that one too. You know what? Fuck it. Okay. So I know my my RPG bosses that have a lot of ads. If we kill all but one, maybe it won't. If we kill all of them, it might summon more. But if only one remains, it might not. It looked so great. It's not quite the same as his old, I think Earth finisher, which looked really badass. Now, if memory serves, I think this is our highest output rank 6. Well, this is gonna be unfortunate. Should have brought Rico. Oh. Okay. I know it blocks ETH effects. I've noticed. Yeah, for real. Like, it's basically... It's just the way that magic works in this, Ellie either does a ton of damage or no damage. So she's gonna have to be our potion chucker. So the attack up, defense down, let's see how this... Not very much. Okay, that was the other thing I thought it might do. Oh, I mean, that's a good amount of butt, though. We don't have a top one. Oh, that's the... Isn't that the gear, like, getting gear thing? I wonder. Right, yeah, Cole, you would think. Huh. See, the problem with doing this is that any amount of charging these is just kind of, it doesn't matter. Like, the amount of not hitting him with just an XX. Like, there's, I mean, I guess this is amassing 1 AP each round, and so over... God damn it. Yeah, I mean, I guess so. Pilot shield? But then again, I remember the fights where they did counteract death blows. I just did it anyway and healed through it.
Sultan, please lend me your sword.
Okay. Yeah, so I guess these were done by the Evangelion team.
I'm sorry. I guess I couldn't help you after all. All I can do for you now is ease your wounds. I'm so sorry.
Ellie, you...
That wasn't easing his wounds at all. Also, those are wounds that we supplied.
Please, listen to me. Stop fighting amongst yourselves. We're all humans.
Most of us, at least.
Our facility was built by the Solaris Ministry. It was created to implant their No Waste plan. Such facilities were to convert mutated humans into weapons that serve as tools for their ambitions. Just one part of their overall plan of racial purification.
Okay.
Of course, once you enter their umbrella of protection, you can avoid absolute death, but there's that human life. Even if you're only one left, if you're devoid of a heart, what does it all mean? All of you want to be loved, needed by someone, so we look to others. By ourselves we are lonely, but we try to draw close together to love. That's what it means to be human, That's how people love. A single hand cannot clap.
Take that, game.
To relieve your pain, I'll give however much of my flesh you need.
Oh, that's past one.
Therefore, don't throw away your dignity as humans. Don't let go of your human heart.
Oh, okay.
Ellie, are you okay? What are you doing? You think I'm doing something foolish? No. I only did what I could. I am a hypocrite. A well-to-do have.
You look sillier doing it that way, though.
Maybe it's only pity for the have-nots. But if I can know the joy of giving out a single bit of life within me, well, maybe someday it may just be possible that one human can truly give love to another. People can do it. I truly believe they can. That's why. Ellie.
Yeah, I mean, not necessarily directly, but she was amongst the society that facilitated and perpetuated it. I mean, was in the military wing of it. After that, we went from place to place, destroying all the... Sir not appearing in this film. All the Soylent System facilities located on the surface of the Earth that we totally saw. And freed the people held at each of the locations. All the people that had been mutated were taken in by Nissan, where they received treatment. No, I thought it was, the limiters were removed, but it was, Krellian that also at the same time did a similar thing with the virus that caused them to mutate. Those are mutated, I mean, I guess to Ellie, she is the cause of it, but knowing that, oh, while they were doing their thing, the bad guys were also doing a similar thing. I guess, rather than stopping them, they just coordinated with it to do their thing. Yeah. Those who mutated only mildly were treated with Torah's nanomachines, which reconstructed and revived them. They were able to return back to their normal bodies. Yeah. Right, so even though, yeah, no, it's not her fault that this is happening, she's probably associating it with the things that she did do. Unfortunately, there were some that had such accelerated symptoms that their treatment was not as promising. Trying to bring them back to a form that resembled a human was the best that could be done. However, mysteriously, they no longer fought each other for survival as they did when they were held by the Soylent System. Of course, the recovery from the physical pain of the mutation may have played a factor, but it wasn't only that. The majority of the people received by Nissan were those that had been admonished by Ellie and had regained their humanity. I do not like how they have a really light font, a light background over a light font. It's difficult to read quickly. This is better. Between their work in destroying the Soylent System facilities, Ellie also went around and nursed the people in Nissan. She aided the bodies of the mutated and lent an ear to those who had no other place to go for help. She was the very image of the woman who created Nissan, Mother Sophia. It became rumored that Ellie was a reincarnation or a second advent of Sophia. Go to Nissan and you will receive salvation. The news seemed to spread further about, and people came from all over to be saved, both physically and spiritually. Free from the supervision of Solaris, the surface dwellers began to unite in one place. Oh boy, this asshole again.
The germinating of those destined to be the body of the servant of God.
Isn't that what we just killed? Isn't that what the thing that they were making was supposed to be the body of the servant of God?
As before, the humans are gathering in the sand at this rate.
I mean, I'm interpolating what they mean by that, based on what we've been told.
Not to fear, this might actually be helpful for us. The time is near.
Should we not prepare for those who will become the fleshly body of God, and those who will awaken God?
The time has come to activate the Geisha key.
Sure. I hope the key like pops out and it's like a house key. Oh, it's just. It was there all along.
What?
Kane!
Aye.
But he's so happy.
What more do you intend to do? I cannot allow you to use the key.
Kang, what are you doing?
Without the resurrection of God, our purpose cannot be fulfilled.
Or are you planning on perishing with God, Kane? Without fulfilling our purpose?
Your purpose. You were fated to it from your birth. Why haven't you realized that it does not arise from your own free will?
Oh, okay.
I've heard enough. Guess this is of our own volition.
If you still insist on opposing us. Wah!
It's getting louder.
Have you forgotten you are my subordinates? I can destroy you if I so desire. We have already done our part. It's time to pass the helm to the next generation. The people will not perish.
Thank you. I did not like that noise. Although the initial impact of being released from the limiter seal caused some momentary chaos, everything slowly began to settle down. We then began to search for the anima relics. Okay. The catalyst to transform gears into omni-gears. In the past, 10 relics had been recovered. That's more people than we have in our party. I want to get the omni-gear version of Choo-Choo. It is said that about half of those are in the hands of the ministry. According to Zephyr, there should be several more relics hidden in the land. We knew then that Solaris would most certainly be searching for them. I guess, didn't we blow up Solaris? Are they just elsewhere? Anyway, there was no way we could allow Solaris to have them. We visited the place where, using archaic records, Zephyr and her people had been able to get clues about the whereabouts of the relics. Following the information we obtained from there, we headed towards the ruins of what seemed to be an ancient civilization. Oh, okay, not the... Yeah, just the part of it. Soy butt. If we get the option to change party members, I might swap Ellie out for Emeralda, just because if we get another fight that is immune to magic. That's a good idea. Oh, hey, look at that. Yeah, here's the thing: is we. Oh, was that? I remember the vendor robot. And the thing with Marie, she was also just generally not very good. And since the time that we got her, we haven't really had much gear stuff. And even then, I brought Choo Choo because Choo Choo has like the only heal that doesn't rely on draining fuel. So if you're bringing 2 really high-powered damage gears and Choo Choo, I think Choo Choo can even revive gears. Like, Choo Choo on her own kind of sucks, but when you pair her with 2 other really good gears, balances out nicely. Okay. I mean, I got another one of these. Right. Then again, this is implying that this is a gear area. Right? Are we It does look rather large. See, Ellie in her gear will destroy everything. You know what? Fuck it. I think this is a perfectly valid decision. No. You can't bring up the menu when you're standing on it. It just resorts to that. Okay. Yes. Actually, I probably check here whether or not there's new doodads. Actually, I should probably get into the goddamn gears. Boop. Hey, there we go. Boop. Choo Choo is just the same.
Well, I'm not the enemy. It's Shopkeep Johnny. My family's been merchants for generations. We got our own ways to fight. This is my battle. You want to buy something? Leaving Ivan service gears.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. For real. Uh-huh. Don't I have like a shit ton of like, I have a lot of money. Oh, it blocks them. Interesting. Also, I remember I bought like a couple of these and I've yet to use a single one. I think largely because I've had Satan and he can just, in 2 turns, haste everyone. Uh-huh. My God. And oh, I strongly suspect we're gonna find these in a chest coming up, but whatever. I know, for real, and like I would bring him purely as a healer. Like that's what I see him as being primarily used for. Mm-hmm. We haven't actually gotten a gear shop in a while. Which kind of implies to me that we can get, like... Uh-huh. I mean, sure. Might as well have it on hand. Uh-huh. Oh, interesting. But does that so I'm gonna get, yeah. To have them on hand. So here's the thing, I'm wondering if whether or not that compounds with... So when the attack level goes up, it also increases the amount of fuel restored each time. So whether or not you get like an attack level 3 and you charge, and that'll be 150 rather than 90. Uh-huh. Well, that probably uses like all of the fuel ever. I see no reason to not have them on hand, though. Uh-huh. Okay, so these are the same what we had before. Uh-huh. Well, rip wallet. Right, that's the only... $60.25. Yeah, and I generally like having the ETH protection. Alright, so, and I'm pretty sure... Holy shit, what did I never... I guess it's been a while. Yeah, it's allergies and also coming back from... He just got back from the East Coast, and air quality out there is kind of garbage. He's recovering from that. Also allergies, so he's very phlegmy. Yeah.
But why can't I get things for Choo Choo?
Yeah, no, yeah, I mostly going through. I was like, do I want to get armor for Choo Choo? And I'm like, wait, we don't have that. I mean... you're not wrong. The thing is that the gimmick that Choo Choo has is Choo Choo can heal easily.
Thanks for your patron.
Nidge? Alright. So the reason why I have Choo Choo is we can go to... Instead of having to carry this around... Right. Also because if you use that to heal, it I mean, not really waste. It uses a lot of fuel. Oh, I didn't know that. Oh. Oh, right. Actually, this would be really helpful because Erod's uses fuel, as I've discovered by it. Also one-shots most things. Hey, there we go. Okay, now we get to go forward. Do we need to heal? I was pretty sure. Oh, right, because... Wait a minute. Last I knew when all our gears got restored and... Oh, right, because we upgraded the health amounts. Thank you, yeah. Right, I forgot it. It doesn't add... Your health amount remains at whatever your previous maximum was. Oh man, highway robbery. I could have had Choo Choo heal. But the advantage of Choo Choo is that Choo Choo is converting EP in order to use heals instead of fuel, and EP we can easily restore. Oh, God. Mm-hmm. Also, before I forget, we need to buy more armor. For whoever is using armor. Which is everyone. Or, well, Faye is. Yes. Did the Fuzzy Frock do anything other than just... Sure, we'll go with that. So now I got this big ol'... Oh, okay, never mind. Actually, we're kind of gated into where we can go. Mm-hmm. Wow, we're 700 kilometers away. That... oh. Game, you tease me. Oh. Oh. Well, now I'm concerned about what the hell we're going to run into. Did I say that, like, as soon as I buy, like, the helmets and stuff, we're... Yup. Sure. Oh, well, now I got backups. Well, I guess we're leaving those there. Now I'm debating if I actually want Choo Choo. Oh, I have terrible memories of this place. I really wanted to use air rods. Oh. Yeah, well, I mean, everyone... I'm imagining that Faye has... Yeah, so what it was is their current EP value times 10. This is also a thing that Choo Choo does. If it's gonna be one-shotting shit, I might just keep Choo Choo for that. Yeah, it's strong enough to kill, like, most anyone. Unless I deliberately burn through everyone's EP. Which I may or may not want to do. Honestly, if we're not going to be in a gear, I probably really don't want you. Uh-huh. Are you trying to say that you learned a thing that I'll want to keep you around for? Mystic power? Thing is that Choo-Choo's magic stat is like the lowest is I think like anyone. Like that's sort of the pros and cons is that you have a lot of the pros and cons of a lot of the characters in here is that I'm still not convinced we're not gonna run into shit that's gonna be in a gear. So you have a lot of characters in this that are heavily, for lack of a better term, geared towards specific kinds of fights or specific situations. And then you just have characters that are all around very good. Which unfortunately outclass, like Billy is an all-around excellent healer. But everything else he does is kind of... Same thing with Choo-Choo. Choo-Choo can revive and heal gears, but if you don't need gears to be healed and revived, doesn't really do much else. Meanwhile, you can pull off a lot of that with items, or like Faye and Satan have not awful healing abilities. But everything else they do is just amazing. Okay. So here's the thing. Since we're not in gears, Ellie would wreck in her gear. We have not used Emeralda for a while, so yeah, we can't do that in here. So here's the plan. And I swear to God I have one. We are begrudgingly going to get rid of Ellie. We're going to replace Ellie with Emeralda. We're going to replace Choo-Choo with Satan. I got like several ether stones, don't I? Probably. I think there's one on Emeralda right now. Yeah, I mean, in which case, yeah, that's also a good idea. So that they're up to speed in the event that we do have to do a yeah. Right. You can't bring up the menu when you're standing on top of the character swap MacGuffin. Mm-hmm. All right. Oh. Oh, but we did get whoop, whoop. 2 damage or 2 attack power. Oh, right, we put this on her. That's not a terrible idea, actually. In which case, I'll probably want to put something on that raises her attack power. More than that. Cool. They come pre-equipped in their gears. Sweet. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. I don't think we've. Oh, either. I don't remember actually ever buying anything for this gear. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Nope. Right. Oh, it's... I guess it's still just referred to as Heimdall. And... I forget, is the output like its damage? And then... I mean, it just in general, having more fuel means if... I mean, it's a good idea. Oh, right. And... We don't have Choo Choo to heal gears, so... Mm-hmm. I kind of, because she's got an item on her, like... Nah, that's probably not a terrible idea. Because, like, I didn't have another round of the armor that would be... Oh, actually, that's what I was thinking of, that's what I was originally thinking of, was getting another one of these, but I had the battle apron that does this and 5 defense. And then, I mean, it'll be good for Satan. But I also needed... Satan might need one of the helmets? No. Right. Oh, it's good. Really good here, Len. Was she playing it with, whatchamacallit? Because I know that you there are certain options to, like, control the acceleration or the steering for you, just so you only had to concern yourself with one or the other. Oh, right, that doesn't actually change... Oh, that's why I didn't put it on, because this thing still has the same amount of defense, but also has ETH defense. Where is it? There it is. Oh, but that is ETH defense. Right, which I kind of would prefer. Right, actually, Satan... He's more... Actually, he's better equipped to defend against magic damage. Oh, there we go. Yeah, those 12-year-olds. And actually, I think I'm going to save here and call it a day, just because, I mean, I would be finishing in a couple of few anyway. We're about to start a dungeon. I also spent the last several days trying to wind my sleep schedule back, so I would be going to bed around now to wake up in time for jury duty, and then it turns out I'm actually exempt from jury duty tomorrow, so yay random number generation. But that being said, I've kind of been winding back my sleep schedule to plan to go to sleep around now, so I'm kind of tired. On top of the, what, like 2 hours of reading a lot of stuff. I'm going to save again to make sure. Soul Vessel. But anyway, that's all for today. Thank you for coming in and hanging out. Watch me do this. I don't know, I both do and don't feel disappointed that a whole chunk of that story had to be done like, oh yeah, then we went to this place and these things happened. Next scene. But, I guess it's better, like, whether or not they had the crunch on the money, it does save a whole lot of, Yeah, no, because I mean, we're getting close to it anyway. We're about to start a big dungeon, or we're about to start a dungeon, which I mean could take any amount of time. On top of the voice talking is kind of tiring, and then I've also I woke up early so I could plan to go to bed around now, but it turns out I don't need to. And Loverish is streaming. Let me see if she is still streaming. Looks like it. Toss right over to Loverish, who is apparently also very familiar and enjoys Xenogears. So she may or may not want to know where we got to, which is Disc 2. Loverish. Okay. But anyway, that's all for me. Thanks for coming and hanging out and watching me do this. We'll be back on Monday with Randos, and unless I am mistaken, I'm probably going to want to play more of the Super Metroid map randomizer, because it's really fun. And hopefully at some point over the weekend I can practice some higher level movement tech, and maybe we can try an expert level one. But it'll probably be more very hard, just because that can still get really stupid in what you're expected to do. But anyway, hopefully see you guys on Monday for what I'm only going to imagine is going to be Super Metroid map randomizer. Until then.